What's up, everybody? I am Matthew Weaver. This is Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com, and you are listening to June BNN 2021. Let's go. Start out with some group news, some past and upcoming shows going on I wanted to cover here. The Art of Rap is an Ice-T show production, and that sold out. Ice-T, Bone Thugs, Big Daddy Kane. I don't know what more you could want from a show. I wish I could have attended that. Khalifa has Bone on the bill for 2 nights, July 8th and 9th in Kentucky and West Virginia. And everybody knows Khalifa is a huge Bone Thugs fan. I think he even has a bone tattoo. And this next one's way in the future, Once Upon a Time in LA, not until December 18th. But if this is not a bill to end all bills, this is West Coast. To see Bone's name up there with Al Green, Too Short, E40, Isley Brothers, I mean, these are guys that I have been listening to since however long I can make my own choice on what music I wanted to listen to. This is going to be one to remember for sure. You know a bill is good when you see it, and then you start looking at plane tickets right away. Now this one just made me smile to see TLC going on tour in honor celebration of Crazy Sexy Cool Without Left Eye and having Bone Thugs open up for them. If that is not a place in hip-hop history, I don't know what is. Looks like they're hitting the road early September, staying mostly on the East Coast and Central or Midwest, with some Texas, Arizona, and California dates at the end, but hopefully this is coming to a city near you. That is June's group news. I want to make a prediction. I think maybe in July, August, I feel like we might be getting some kind of group update. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but I will be curious to check back and see if my prediction was right. Moving on to member news, starting with Crazy. Crazy has collaborated with a sunglass brand called Transparent, and I also saw that Keith G was promoting this as well, so he may have been involved or also be sponsored by this brand. You can tell with the stock photo model like that, who needs a promo spot? Sign me up. Looks like they're in the low $200 range. And what is this yellow bathrobe cigar situation? If anyone knows what that was from, definitely let me know. Crazy Bone stays so busy, I don't think I can always keep up. He did at least 3 interview podcasts that I'm aware of. None of it was any groundbreaking information that if you didn't catch last month's flurry of Leagues of Legend interviews, for the most part, I think you caught it all. It was really good to see him on the DJ Thorough podcast interview show, and to see him interact with such a legendary DJ like that, I thought was very entertaining. The main takeaway from these interviews is it does sound like we may get the next album, Crazy Melodies, in the very near future. Crazy went live on Twitter. It's a pretty short 3-minute or so clip. He was standing outside walking around and mentioned that the day before he had filmed another music video for Leagues of Legend when he was in San Francisco. And then the day of this, I think he said he was in Texas and he was there recording a music video. He walked back in towards the end and said he was there working with Busy Bone. And in the background, you can kind of tell it looks like Busy. Busy had posted a picture of his hair braided around that time, maybe even the same day. And it kind of looked like that in the background, but you can make that decision for yourself. Crazy Bone live performances. With the nature of hip-hop live shows right now in the current situation, some of them are announced and over before the news comes up. So all this is a screenshot from Eventbrite for Crazy. And this is just Eventbrite. This is by no means I'm saying everything he's got going on, but you can tell some is way out there, spanning from July to October. And I do just want to point out this show right here, Crazy Bone with A+ of hieroglyphics fame. That is quite a pairing that I never really thought of before, but I've been listening to Hyro for a long time, and such an interesting pairing of the two groups. And now we're going to pause for a quick commercial break for this month's sponsor.
Straight from the burning flames of hell, a place where all assassins dwell. Put back on the earth to destroy all worshipers of peace. Body bags and caskets may all good cease. Together they form an organization much stronger than them.
All right, and we are back. Next up, Lazy Bone putting in work, posting pictures, posing with both Method Man and Faith Evans on separate occasions. Maybe the Faith Evans one is not current, but I could be wrong. New single from Lazy this month called The One, and it looks like both Rocky and Sloan are in the music video. Check that out on Harmony House YouTube channel. I thought this one was interesting. He has a live show on June 13th with Sloan, and you'll notice on the flyer it says only 10 spots open. I wonder what that means. Does that mean there was only 10 people in the crowd? If you were one of the 10, I would love to hear about it. Next up, we've got Busy Bone. He has been posting a lot about a new album coming out. Sounds like it's coming out anytime now, so be on the lookout for that. In addition to that, he emphatically posted on Facebook that he will not be performing or appearing with Bone until 2024, and to stop asking. Next up, we have Wishbone. Any Wish news is good news in my book. Wish is throwing a pool party on July 15th, and it looks like it's being put together by Duct Tape. If you got the list, put me on it. I will go to this. Me, Wish, Cannonballs. What more is there to say? Sign me up. And moving on to Flesh. Flesh did a podcast interview. I think it was broken up into 6 total videos on Cards Face Up. He went over various things, including writing a book, saying his side of the story on why he may not have been on every song or featured as frequently, and how he is and always was a full member. He went on to say that he brings as much energy as the whole group when he's performing live, and was definitely there to promote his new singles, stating that he's going to just keep releasing them one at a time and then eventually compile them all into one album and release it as an album. It looks like he has been doing more live meet and greets in person. This one looks like it was in Detroit. I think there may have been more, but I did not catch them all. And what is looking like for me, the crown jewel of Bone Thugs in 2021 so far, Flesh's new single, Take Me Out the Game, has been released and is available streaming on all platforms with a full music video on YouTube. And moving into affiliate updates, Bloodline Harmony has a compilation album out. Looks like it is available to stream on all major streaming platforms. And it looks like there are physical copies available as well, which is hard to find sometimes in 2021. Havoc has a new single, What We Up To. You can check that out on YouTube or on Spotify. And I think we found out what Position has been up to over lockdown. He has a new album, Changing Faces, which is out now, available to stream everywhere. And Beyond the Harmony alumni, Silky Fine, has a new album releasing on June 19th called Wedding Cake. We've been seeing Thug Queen going on live on social media multiple times lately. Does this mean we have some new Thug Queen music coming? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Hopefully, this is tied into the Ghetto Cowboy project that we heard Crazy mention more than a few times during the Leaves of Legend promotion round. And Tony Tone has both a new song and a new book out this month. The song is I Want My City to Win. You may have seen it featured on Beyond the Harmony. In addition to that, A Letter to the Hood is out now and available to order. You can see in the screenshot there his Cash App details, or check out his social media on how to contact him to order. And that is what BNN looks like for June 2021. I am Matthew Weaver. See you next time.